worse than any time. Let me open this up real quick.
Okay.
He's fucking the earth up. You can,
All right,
destroy-
Shalom.
Oh, shalom,
brothers.
Yeah, I open up the menu. You know what I
It's
mean?
on, bro.
All right, we are the Hebrew Israelites. We come in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America. All right, behind enemy lines camp here in Philadelphia. Out here on the highways and hedges once again. Bringing out the word to tell our so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that they're the true Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. All right, we come to tell them of the impending doom that's coming to America as they know it. Right, that this world and this age is coming to an end. All right, all through the spirit and the power and the prophecies of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, because those prophecies are the things that were spoken of in the Bible, right? That were spoken of thousands of years ago that are now we're starting to see come to pass today. All right, going into the wars. All right, World War I, World War II was prophesied in the Bible, and that came to pass. And World War III is also prophesied in the Bible, and we are physically witnessing World War III manifest right before our eyes. All the nations are going to war. Every nation is starting to rise up. Every nation is getting nuclear power. All right, because we're not in the age of shield and buckler or rifle warfare. No, we're in the age of nuclear warfare. All right, ICBM. All right, intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, missiles that are capable, as the scriptures prophesy. Right, it says the arrows, they go from one end to the earth to the other, or from one land to another. Right, we know that it's not talking about physical bow and arrows, because them bow and arrows can only fly maybe a few hundred feet. You know what I mean? Depending on how strong you are in the string, realistically a few hundred feet at the most. We're talking about thousands of miles these missiles are traveling in a matter of an hour or less.
Talking about what? Skynet in real time.
Exactly,
Man.
And also, the land back off of Joel, it can't be talking about a bow and arrow from man, because it said the arrows that he's talking about has a fire behind and a fire before.
Exactly, right? And we ain't talking about no Legend of Zelda flaming arrow. No, you know what I mean? We're talking about actual missiles, all right? Because remember, these prophets, they prophesied these things thousands of years ago. They didn't know what a missile was, right? They could only explain the very thing that they saw based on what they knew in that time. And they had arrows, all right? And they said an arrow of fire behind it, all right? And that's clearly talking about the nuclear missiles.
And Mighty Archer going into the Lord, man.
Yeah, going into the Lord, and the Lord using these Esau and these heathen, all right, and their missile silos and different things like that. All right, so all these prophecies must come to pass for what? For our kingdom to be established, right? Because we're tired of this world, this society. There's traffic everywhere. It's stink. All right, people can just do whatever the hell they want with no consequences, no morality. All right, you got alphabet people walking up and down the street. All right, men thinking they women, women thinking they men, people thinking that they plants and objects and shit, man. All type of crazy stuff. There's madness in this world. All right, we're living in a wicked and weird society, bro. Just to keep it plain, it's weird, bro. We live in a weird society. All right, and the Most High has no choice but to destroy this place. All right. Check out. I did. Did I not? Salakia. Salakia. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Kakudash. Hey, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. And peace, blessings to the elect, and shalom to the brothers doing this work. All right.
I'm opening up with this article, bro. You can just, it's only like 4 paragraphs, so I'll breeze through it. Y'all stop me if y'all want. You know what I mean? So this is end time headlines. This was actually a couple hours ago. It says scientists sound the alarm over Earth's vital signs being worse than any time in human history. We know that the Earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. Esau Edom is single-handedly fucking this place up, man. Yeah, yup, with that Isaiah 24. Come, So this is another prophecy, man. We know the Earth is not in its natural state right now. You can grab that first, if you want.
Okay, yeah, this is Isaiah 24, starting at 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away, the haughty people of the earth do languish.
Yeah, the earth languish and fadeth away. All right, what does it mean to languish? To languish means to mourn or to grow weak. All right, and the earth is languishing, it's mourning, it's growing weak, is fading away because the very people that run this world are running this world into destruction. All right, and it's all through prophecy, right? They're running this world into a destruction, and by means of pollution, you know, toxicity in not only the air but the food, the water. All right, the materials from the very clothes that you wear on your back to the water you wash yourself in, to the soap you use on your skin, man. There's no escaping it. Even if you try to go as holistic as possible, just breathing this air and living in this society and touching everything, you're going to be polluted. All right.
Yeah, I can tell you this is not our rush because it is a sort of destruction and it's pollution.
You
Say
know,
that in Micah 2 and 10.
hey, people dying at 60 years old of old age. You know, fucking, you would consider a senior citizen at like what, 65?
Yeah, you are.
That's great, bro. 65, you middle age. According to the scriptures, the Lord said that the years and the numbers of a man is 120.
So
you know?
60 should be like 30.
60 should be like 30 nowadays. You know, you should still be youthful, you know, agile. But hey, nowadays,
On your stride and all that.
nowadays at 60, man, you are like 100, you like 110. 115 according to the scriptures, man.
60.
And then that's part of the earth and languishing in fateful ways, because in the beginning, right, it all started with Adam, and Adam was immortal, right? Adam, Eve, they were immortal, but then when they went off, it went down spiraling downhill, all right? Because then you had Noah and, you know, they were living to hundreds of years old, almost 1,000 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Then after the flood, was it after the flood he named it 120, I believe.
Yeah,
After the flood,
Noah prophesied 100.
yeah, after the flood, soon after the flood, the Lord said the years of a man is going to be 120. All right, and then we just witnessed that. We've witnessed that life expectancy just dwindle and dwindle and dwindle. You know, and really not even just over 1,000 years, really over like the last century or so.
Yeah.
We're starting to see that decline went from, because you could imagine people that would live, because even if you go look at Esau's history, they'll be like, oh, this figure lived from 1815 to 1924 or some shit like
Right.
that, you know? Oh, 1798 to 1815, right? So we're starting to see the decline in the last century or so.
Yeah, and you know what? Also, in a rare occasion, especially women, actually, I've seen it. On a rare occasion, there are Jakes who actually are 60 that look phenomenal.
They look phenomenal.
Because in a rare occasion, they're actually living off the earth. They're eating the herbs. So there's a idea of what it is supposed to look like. But we just in this polluted situation where a lot of Jake don't have the luxury that some rare Jakes got to look like, to be a 60-year-old woman and be very, very like married.
Youthful.
Youthful,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Sarah was.
Bro, it's not too many 60-year-olds that can run, bro.
Correct.
Let alone your man that can that's in shape.
Yep.
So also
There's more on that.
Oh,
Yes,
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 more,
yep. Isaiah 24
Yeah.
and 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
transgress
Esau,
the
bro.
laws, man. Even though Esau wasn't given the law is still a standard to live by. And Esau has literally transgressed that law. Everything that they do is adverse to the law of the Most High. You know, everything from their policies to their religions to their holy days, everything all goes back to some type of demon paganism. All right, demon worship, paganism, all type of shit, man. And through their policies and their culture and their way of life, they're so heavily dependent upon technology and chemicals and medications that they're actually deteriorating not only the physical flesh of the body, but everything around it.
Yep. It's verse 6. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
Yeah, man, that curse really going into the nuclear missiles, but you can also liken that curse to Esau Edom, right? Esau Edom is the curse that devours the earth by deteriorating it, but then the Most High is going to send another curse, which is going to be the nuclear missiles that are going to come and wipe this place clean. All right, specifically America. And then other nations across the world and lands are going to get touched as well, but the Most High is going to preserve most of the world, right? Or most of the earth for the elect's sake.
Yep.
All right, but he's going to wipe America off the face of the earth. America is minuscule because we don't even really know how big the earth is. You know, Esau have his map, but we can only take that with a grain of salt. It's probably, it's safe to assume that knowing the Most High, that there's probably 50 to 100 different continents and thousands of countries and different islands and lands all over the earth, all over the world that are undiscovered or undocumented, man.
That's a fact, actually. I seen it.
Yep, and that's going to be revealed to the elect, right? And when the kingdom gets established, when we get to explore the earth and we get our inheritance.
Yep. Verse 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth.
Yep, the joy of this place is gone, man. Wine was made to make a man happy, make a man merry and mirthful. But that mirth is gone now, Because even when you do things that are so-called fun and pleasurable here in this society, it's still not enjoyable because you're always thinking about the bills that you got to pay. You behind on your bills, man. You got to go to work and slave the next day for the next 5 days, man. You got to eat the foul food, and the foods you eat fuck up your body and shit. You are sick, And then even when you having fun, you already know as the night goes on and you get closer to the end of the night, reality is going to kick in, man. That you're going to have to go back to your miserable life.
Yep. Continuing in verse 9. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Hey, man. So everything that you do in this world is going to be bitter, man. Even when you, like I said, even when you think you're having fun, it's really going to be bitter. Most people nowadays only do things to show. All right, they go places and do things to post on social media so that they can have the appearance of living a joyful, exciting life. When in reality, you're miserable. All right, 90% of the people you see walking down here are miserable, man. I would probably say the only few people that actually have some type of enjoyment in life are those that go to live off the grid, man.
Off the grid, yeah, or just the elites.
People, the elites, those you have mostly Edomites that'll have they'll get like a box truck or something and they'll convert it to like a whole like RV. Right. And they live off the grid. Those are the people that probably really got some type of
got no expenses.
That's a very small percentage of the population.
Then your knowledge base got to be stupid of how they build like that and transform.
Yep. That shit is all on YouTube, dog.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
There's people that got pages just dedicated to that.
That's how a lot of people make money who go on the road and stuff like that. They make money off of their YouTube page.
Verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Yep. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in.
Yep. City of confusion is Babylon, right? Babylon means the land of confusion. America is Babylon the Great.
It says there is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
Very simple, man. There is no enjoyment.
I'm gonna go into the vital sign. It says again, this is the title. It says scientists sound the alarm over the Earth's vital signs being the worst than any time in human history. Yep. And I Googled Earth's vital signs, and the article kind of gets into it. So it basically goes into the global temperature rising. Yep. The ocean is getting warmer. Yep. Ice sheets are shrinking. Glaciers are retreating. It says snow cover is decreasing. The sea level is rising. The Arctic sea ice is declining. Extreme events are increasing in frequency. And the ocean's acidification is increasing. Hey. This is all go back to Esau, Edom, man.
Yep. Hey, America is one big chronic disease, man. It's likened to.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, and I work in the healthcare industry, so I see motherfuckers with lists, bro. Like their medical history would be crazy, man. It'd be a paragraph long. COPD, cardiovascular hypertension, afibrillar, arterial fibrillation, all type of shit, bro. Diabetes, Crohn's disease, GERD, it'd be all type of shit. Gout. You'd be like, damn. And then you look at the age, 52, 685 pounds.
It'd be like visceral fat.
Yo,
55%.
BMI, 68%. Like, what?
That's crazy.
Yo, and that's America, man. America's one big infestation of chronic diseases, man. So like I said, its vital signs are all out of whack. There is no homeostasis here in America, right? Its pressure is high, all right? Its sugar is high. It's filled with diseases and mucus. All right, it's just one big breeding ground for wickedness.
I was
which
actually just
ultimately
watching
leads to
something
death.
earlier talking about the biggest addiction in America is actually sugar. When you smoke, they was like, if you smoke cigarettes, they was like, look, this is the thing with people with smoke. When you smoke cigarettes, you ever notice people who smoke cigarettes and as soon as when they smoke, they're skinny. And as soon as they stop, they blow up. It's not the nicotine per se; it's the sugar intake. And then the same thing with weed. When you smoke weed, you get when you think you get the munchies, no, it's actually you're craving sugar. Your body is so you're
That's true.
Yeah, your body's craving
Man,
sugar.
that is the
I
yo.
go to
That's
7-Eleven. I used to go to 7-Eleven, go hard on donuts and shit I never eat.
We remember your glazed
I used
donuts.
to glaze the carrot
Honey,
cake.
but no.
Y'all got me. Y'all got me.
Carrot cake and honey buns, bro.
Where
I used to be like, you nasty
Where at?
motherfucker.
Amazing.
Y'all got me thinking about Revelation 17 when John seen a woman in scarlet.
Oh,
When John seen a woman in scarlet and he was amazed. That bitch obese now.
Yeah,
He said she was so bad, like he was in a trance almost.
Hey.
As he was picturing it. But it's like you think about it now, America's like the fat
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah,
Fat
fat,
bitch.
fat,
like
fat.
America's
I mean?
like into that bad chick that you know in high school.
Like
She
Lizzo,
was so
Lizzo
bad.
type
She
shit.
was so bad in high school, and as soon as you got out of high school, 2 years later, the bitch is fat and sloppy,
Right.
bro.
fat, sloppy, was still pretentious as all hell.
And yeah, pretentious and think she the shit. But in reality, she's spiraling the drain. That's America.
Kids.
America feel like it's the most powerful, the most influential, all right, and the most beautiful nation on the planet. But in reality, it's the opposite, man. It's only powerful because of
Military.
their military, and really even that, it's not even. They're not even the most powerful. It's just they have the perception. It's like a big bluff, man.
We spend more on military
Yeah.
defense than any.
They got
Esau got some shit though.
Esau got some shit.
Esau cocky because they like this. It's shit that
in the world.
it's shit that the public don't know we got.
Right.
Yes,
Just know
yes.
this. We not backing down for nobody. You want to come fuck with us? Try it.
Yo, y'all
Stay
see
in
that?
their head
Yo,
like,
yeah,
yo,
that's how they
y'all
feel,
saw that
man.
y'all saw that new little bee thing they got. They shoot the bees and it'll hold on to a target, and then as soon as it come
Said
at them,
bees?
like a mosquito, it got something dynamite on it, and the little mosquito will come and then it'll hold on to the head and pop and like a bullet and go right through. And you'll never know.
So they're
you gotta look.
like a
You gotta
drone,
look
like a
that
little,
shit
like
up.
a little
little drone.
mosquito drone with dynamite on it that'll give you a
Oh,
headshot.
so you don't even see the
It's like a
motherfucker.
Right,
small.
and it'll jump
It's
from
like
a
a small,
plane.
but it's like.
Bro,
Yup,
that-
bow, and then you
I
done.
was so when I heard about the fucking heart-stopping bullet, you can shoot a nigga in the leg,
and then it'll go up to-
travel
Yup.
until it gets to the heart and then explodes in the heart.
Yeah, see, that's crazy.
After that, bro, it's
Nah,
we
bro,
saw
Was it like it chases like electrical currents or something?
no, it's just, I don't know how
It's probably got
it
some
knows.
type of like
Probably- it probably-
electrical
the-
current.
or the sound of your heartbeat.
Yeah,
Probably
That's
echo.
painful just to
Probably
go through
And
the body
then
like
it's
that. Just
going through
to,
your body, so you're in agonizing pain.
They had this gun that shot ice bullets.
I heard about that
Yep.
too.
Kill you. That fucking bullet just melt.
We can't be
No shell
surprised,
casings,
man. This
bro.
Esau's blessing, man.
You know what I
Esau's
mean? So
blessing us
he's
as
going to
well,
have
man.
he's a cunning hunter.
Hey, but that's
He's
why
gonna think
Jake.
of-
That's why Jake is so puffed up, thinking that they gonna go against Esau and Jacob's trouble, man. The last days, man. Y'all Jake gonna get some bodies, but man, the amount of bodies y'all catch versus the bodies that's gonna be casualties on y'all side is gonna be non-comparable.
It's going to be not comparable, but the Lord going to use them
You
2/3.
talking about David to Saul.
They're going to get busy.
With
Free
Saul
away
was
with 'em.
thousands, David's tens
While
of
he
thousands.
getting rid of them, he going
Because
be
the
on
first
right.
purge, school you on how Jake gonna move.
Jake was
They
chilling.
gonna act like that too.
Because you got to think, man.
Team up, and then I mean,
You got to think in the hood, but everybody carrying a gun.
Right.
So everybody going to be thinking they could do something.
yeah.
You know, but the Lord going to put the spirit on the motherfuckers because
And then we saw Esau move too. He saw a bad motherfucker. We saw that on paintball, and that was crazy as fuck. Never gonna forget that.
Yep.
And just imagine how many Esau Edomites can move like that in
Yeah,
general.
bro, most of these motherfuckers is big on their guns, bro.
Cover me, flank right, flank left. That shit was
that was
More than
bad.
that, bro. That was it.
All right.
As we speak,
I got something. Yeah.
as we speak, the entire world is turning their back on America, bro.
Yep.
You see all the protests going on. Do you see the troops in Washington, D.C.? They got troops on the streets because they're getting ready. Because you see, all over the world, they've been having violent protests for Palestine. Not no just normal, no. It's like literally toppling statues, burning shit. It's getting real. And then now in Washington, D.C., they just put out fences and actual troops with their guns, with their real motherfuckers on the streets because they're getting ready for something. And the whole world is because what's going on is just a quick little synopsis. Israel has stopped its ground invasion. They postponed their ground invasion because they're waiting for American troops to get on the soil. So America is sending troops to help them genocide, right?
Wow.
But then America basically tells them we're not going to start the ground invasion until we have everything positioned to protect our own people. So America is saying we're going to go to help Israel genocide, but if any of you nations come in and kill any of us, we're going to war with you. You already know what's about to happen. So you already understand something. They stopped the ground attack. Mind you, there's no military to fight. They're killing. They already dispersed 1.1 million people. 1.1 million people has been dispersed. 50% of 500,000 people. Was it 500,000? I think it was 500,000. 5,000 people have already died. So quote unquote, I'm pretty sure it was more. Half of which was all kids, because all the Palestinians, because of the genocide for over 8 decades. It's mainly 50% adult, 50% children. So most of the people that are dying are children. And then they're talking about a ground invasion. And then you're sending troops over there for a bigger ground invasion.
Yeah.
And then now Russia is like, yo, y'all go in there, World War III. Iran's like, y'all go over there, World War III. Hamas and all the other Muslims is like, yo, y'all go over there, World War III. Then America sends money over to Taiwan to get ready with a war with China. Bro, literally, as we speak, the world hates. No, we knew the world hated America, but as we speak right now, Biden is wedging a wooden stick up America's ass. Bro. They're getting fucked hard. And then when missiles come getting shot over here, which it will happen. I didn't say nuclear. I didn't say we know nuclear missiles going to happen, but there's going to be civil war and buildings being blown up in our streets.
From other countries.
Bro, did you see the border of the fuck is open? Did you see the new amendments that they put out, where the government is basically like Chicago saying we'll pay you up to $9,000 to house an illegal immigrant. There's other spots there they're paying up to $5,000 a month per room that you allow illegal immigrants. So you see black people, I let an illegal immigrant come in, but what do you think these illegal immigrants? Most of these illegal immigrants are Chinese people and Arabs. They are sleeper cells. They're getting ready for the mantra. This is all orchestrated by the elite. They want this to happen. Iran is controlled by the elite, just like Israel is controlled by the elite. Don't get it twisted. They want this war to happen. That's why they're calling the war on Arab nations. Remember, if you learn about the back in 2001, I believe, when Bush, original Bush, remember he was almost assassinated by
Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, it probably was Saddam Hussein.
I think so.
He was almost assassinated, right? One of the things in their bill was the only way to have full, complete control, you have to destabilize the Arab world. So what they first did, they went to Afghanistan, Pakistan. They started doing all that shit first. Then they started putting their shit over there. Now what they're doing is they're rousing the people up to get for the final attack. This is all pre-programming. Everything you see going on, bro, was a cog in the system. Bro. Everything.
Makes sense.
They're basically using they're using using the Arabs on the Gaza Strip to push for war. Actually, there's an article that literally says the Israelis say, well, let me get this real quick.
Grab that. Proverbs 21:1, the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whatsoever he will.
Exactly. So the king's hands are in the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord.
Yep.
Really going into heart, going into his lob, his mind. All right, because the Most High is controlling the elites and these different, leaders of these different countries, and ultimately all the way up to the mass elite who really control the scenes behind closed doors. The Most High is controlling all of them to set these certain things up for the end all be all, which Yahweh Bashim Yahshua wants. He wants that all the nations to go to war, so that he can go to war with all the nations.
Exactly
so the Most High is, because he doesn't, Yahweh could easily send Yahweh Shai down while all
one by one going different lands and
not even that, while he can send Yahweh Shai while all the nations are kind of like on some chill shit, catch everybody off guard. But no, he's going to get them. He's going to get them all armed up. That's why he says beat your plowshares and the pruning hooks, because he wants the nations to get built up so that they can become mighty. They can build their army. They can be ready for war. They can actually be in the midst of war. So when he comes back, they're already ready. They don't have to get ready.
Just the land back, bro, and I'm gonna let you.
So they can come at their full force.
it's like, why it's the same thing back when, before we got to Canaan, before he gave us the land of Canaan.
Yeah.
He said, y'all can't go over there yet. Why? Because their iniquity hasn't reached.
Oh,
So he's
okay.
doing the same thing, bro. He's just waiting for the right moment so
Yeah,
that he can justify.
He can be justified in his actions,
con.
even though he's justified regardless.
Con.
But he wants the Most High is a mastermind.
Bro,
He's the most intelligent being you can ever can't even fathom. So everything he does is calculated to the greatest entity. All right,
One more, John.
greatest man. Go ahead.
Verse 2, every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondereth the hearts.
Yeah. So every man thinks that they're right in the things that they do, but it's the Most High that actually ponders the heart. He ponders the intentions, the deep meanings. All right. And it's the man that thinks that everything they do, they feel they want to be justified, and they find any reason to justify in their actions,
Well, here we
even
go.
though they know it's wrong.
Here we go right here. Article head: Israel's energy minister says this is World War III against Islam. So now, like I said earlier, since early 2000s, they were already talking about the only way to have a world domination is to destabilize the Arab world and also to control America. They already got America in their bag. They got Israel in their bag. What's the last piece? And why I got to go at Islam? Because Islam are very what? Well, the real Muslims are very what? They're in their convictions. They believe in their moral standards, right? They believe in their way of life. And the only way to get the New World Order under one world government, one world religion, you got to overthrow that religion.
Because the Islam and the Islam countries, man, the very things you see over here in America, that shit don't fly over there, man. In them Arab Islam countries, man. All this alphabet community and all that homo shit, man. That shit don't fly over there. All right. All that women's rights and empowerment, that shit don't fly over there.
They don't.
All right.
They're in order. They're in
Even the men, even amongst the men, all the wicked ways and mass murder amongst each other and all that shit.
That's
and,
actually proven.
adultery and shit. So that shit don't fly over there.
I'm glad you said that because it's all this we've seen on the news of how America keeps calling the Gaza Strip terrorists. Well, a couple of the so-called hostages, right, were released today. And one of the Israeli hostages said, well, they treated us great. I watched the facilities, they kept us in clean, they fed us, they made sure we had any diabetes or any kind of ailments, their medications were being done. They didn't give us no hell at all. So then you see on news, you see Israeli leaderboard try to shut her up, try to shut the hostage lady up. No, don't say that. Oh, take the mic from her because it goes going against the actual narrative, and propaganda. They want you to believe that they're terrorists, but really these people are systematically oppressed, generation to generation. They don't have many resources. Most of them have never been outside of the blockade. Most of them, a lot of them are Hebrew Israelites. It's another factor over there. They want world domination, but the only way to start it is they have to create some kind of genocide. Then there was another video of Israeli soldiers. It was an Israeli soldier cursing out the Israeli parliament at one of those little, one of those meetings. He's like, he's speaking in that bullshit. But he was basically saying, I piss myself at night for all the people, all the Palestinians I killed for no reason. He's openly saying, I've killed so many people for no reason. He said the spirits of them come to him in his sleep and during the day, and they say, why did you kill me? What did I do? And the spirits are, and literally, this is on TV. He's like, and he's yelling like, we going over there, we killing these people for no reason.
Really
they didn't do shit.
Their own conscience, man.
Yeah. But I believe the Lord is sending them strong aberrations. The Lord
And it was meant to check too.
no one dies innocent, but whether you die from a past life or you die to teach this person a lesson, no one dies innocent. But for that soldier to be against his own army now after he went in there thinking, because he said he was part of the 1st Commando something, he was one of the top ranked. He was all gung ho about his military. When he got in, it's like you try out for the football team. You finally make the football team. They talking about you gonna be one of the best players in the league, and you out here thinking you want. So you go in the war thinking you about to, and you notice that you killed men, women, children in the name of the government, and it's all corrupted, and then you realize it.
That'll fuck you up.
It'll fuck you up.
Hey,
This-
and I believe that's
PTSD.
I believe that's another reason why a lot of these soldiers have PTSD.
Yep. Right.
It goes far beyond just the explosions.
it's for killing.
it's the corruption, man, and the very sins and iniquities they've committed,
going to
or
war.
in the name of a corrupt government,
You're going to war for profit, and for gain, and for wickedness.
and killing
Innocent
quote unquote innocent people, man.
Yep.
You know, innocent being as though they're not a part of that war.
Right, right.
Instead of killing soldiers, you're killing civilians.
So remember, I told you Iran is a puppet. Iran's president, who always been talking shit about Israel. You know, he always like fuck Israel, fucking death to Israel. He's also the propaganda machine for the Muslims. He's the puppet for the Muslims to get them to get into this war. So he's trying to get all the other Muslim nations to get in this war because they're trying to do what? They're trying to kill these people off. They don't care who wins. That's why America's funding both sides. We're going to send aid to the Palestinians, but then we're going to send y'all another 100 billion. We're going to send you 100 billion for weapons and stuff. We're going to send them 100 million just to say, actually, we couldn't fuck. Keep killing these motherfuckers.
America, the elites of America are playing a long game. Man.
Yep.
They're not worried about little petty profits because their big picture is world domination.
World domination, and they profit off of war, off of death.
And you know what's crazy? Like pursuing the Joe, they real close, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
they
in
are
Job it says,
really close.
basically,
Belly?
basically
they
in Job,
gonna fill their belly. They gonna fill the belly.
in Job, it literally says they basically get to 99%.
Yeah, they get
And then as soon as they feel like they was about to be completed, then they gonna get that unquietness in their belly. They gonna start feeling like, oh, something ain't right. Something ain't right. And then they probably gonna start looking up. Or they telescopes and shit.
Right there, yeah.
They're gonna be looking at their telescopes and shit or whatever they looking up, and they gonna start seeing massive
There's
amounts
gonna be a lot of people chipped at this time.
Chips.
A lot of chips gonna be divvied out by this time.
Well, that's coming within if you want to speak.
2024 gonna be a war ass
No,
motherfucking
2024 is probably the, and I hate to say it.
You got president transition coming in. You know what I mean? Like
That's 2025.
not 2024.
No, the elections is in 2024.
But the new
Oh.
President takes the seat in January 2025.
Oh shit!
I mean, I already gave y'all my prediction a year ago.
Damn, I thought
The election is in 2024 in November.
Yeah, because he won't
And
be
then
inaugurated until the end of the
president
term.
takes the seat
The next year.
January 2025.
Because
It
remember,
goes
you got to
until-
finish your term.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta finish it out in general.
And then he'll go all the way from January of 25 to the end of 28. So January of 29. So it's 4 years.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay, cool. I see how that works.
I got some.
The election is on is in the even years.
There's
but
gonna be a
they
war,
actually
there's
start
gonna be a
high.
war fucking with Biden.
Well, no, we already in all
Well,
these
yeah,
areas.
war. I mean, but like fucking like everybody know. Oh shit. Like,
Well, a couple of things. We already in war because of Biden. Biden also is fueling the flames of war.
Right.
Biden is, like I said, has already put troops over in Israel to attack these Palestinians. It's overkill. You got the #1 intelligence agency, #1 Air Force with the top army going at this little ass strip that's
yeah.
no bigger than Atlantic motherfucking city, right? And you telling me that you needed all of that to fuck with little? That's like us. That's like Debo
you gonna overtake it in a second.
messing with Parathon.
Yeah. So
Oh, he's too dangerous. We gotta sit everybody.
Well, it's like us four jumping a little 2-year-old.
Little
Exactly.
2-year-old,
Yeah.
So they gonna overtake
Like,
it at some
Running
point.
down on that.
Like, yo, man, get him.
Oh, he ain't dead yet.
he got strength.
And so what? China and Russia is waiting for America to actually set.
Well, no. China. See, look, everybody's watching how things unfold. I'm going to tell you what's going to, and listen, I'm speaking as a man, but I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to fucking happen. America is going to put boots on the ground. The death toll is going to skyrocket. They're saying there's only 5,000 people that died, but I guarantee you it's way more. Because they're saying 1 million people is dispersed.
They're either going to overinflate or
Exactly. But
underestimate.
they're
Either or, whatever fits their agenda.
They've been dropping bombs since day one. So
One of them
they're
bombs
underinflated,
was way more than
right?
5,000.
When America touches the ground, it's going to force the Arab world to retaliate because they're seeing their women and children and their kids dying left and right. They're waiting for just one motherfucker. If Iran says, fuck you, but I'm gonna tell you what the deterrent is: nuclear war.
Right.
Israel literally said, if Iran joins the war, we will nuke them. So now Israel is sending in Hezbollah and Iran. They're sending in their basically, if you want to call them terror squads or their military mercenaries. Like Al Qaeda is talking about, we'll go over there, let us go through, and then other military groups are ready to go in there. Russia has already blamed America for all the genocide. It's your fault. It's your fault for Ukraine. It's your fault for this.
So we need that chip first. Then.
Rumors of wars.
As soon as the chip happened, that's when everything speed up.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you got soldiers, Twizzlers at that, doing TikTok dances and shit in their fucking army. Y'all seen that joke?
Bro,
Yeah, so
And these
seeing the
blades
chick-
doing
yeah.
TikTok dance. Yeah, bro.
So
like,
niggas being a National Guard and shit.
so
Coast Guard.
So I'm just giving like some updates on what's going on with the war stuff. But this is
yeah, bro. I'm bringing out again. I got a precept. I got a couple joints.
this is
That bro.
Slocky. I keep getting off the thing on.
Yeah, bro.
I just wanted to stay in prophecy for a little bit. It says, will Israel use nuclear weapons against Iran and Hezbollah? It is possible that the war in the Middle East could eventually go nuclear if the fighting could have been limited to just Israel and Hamas. I think that's where there would have been a 0% chance of Israel using nuclear weapons. But if Iran enters the war, Israel says they will 100% use nuclear weapons.
Yeah, because they would have to.
Yep. Because
Iran is
now
a
you're actually,
powerful
instead of fighting a little 2-year-old, you're actually fighting
Fighting
against
a
a
grown
grown-ass man. And a grown man coming with his brothers.
Yep.
And then guess what? But if the grown men come with their brothers, America going full flecked in there. And then America going to pull the UN in there. But you see all over the world, all these, in fact, I'm going to show you all the protests, bro. I'm talking brutal protests. I'm talking cars flipped, shit on fire, motherfuckers burning Israel flags all over the world, in every country.
Yep.
So the people see it for what it really is.
Yep.
Because what? Esau can't hide it.
And he over there too.
Right, bro.
But Esau can't hide his sins anymore.
That's Isaiah
Hey,
47.
the internet is
Well, TikTok. This is why they wanted to
TikTok specifically,
get. This is why they wanted to get rid of TikTok.
Yeah, now I get it. Yep, yeah.
shit. In Twitter now.
Yeah,
Oh
TikTok
yeah,
is
because remember
scattered.
after Elon Musk took over.
Now Twitter, formerly known as Twitter.
TikTok
which
is
X now.
scattered. TikTok is
No,
like
TikTok is
TikTok
owned-
is bad. Bro.
TikTok is owned by China, and China has basically no very limited regulation when it comes to freedom of speech. So people are in real time giving up strict. Hey yo, they just fucking killed 1,000 niggas over there.
TikTok.
And then on TV you'll hear Israel like,
America's
we didn't bomb a hospital.
And then the TikTok,
Bro.
and that TikTok joint.
The hospital's on the ground. All these kids are being piled up. Y'all ain't do it, but then your president saying death to fucking Gaza, and we're going to make sure to basically wipe them all out. Your own president saying we're going to wipe them all out. So you think we're not going to believe? And then they try to oh no, it was a friendly fire. They shot their own missile, so they're going to kill their own kids. They're going to so happen to shoot a missile at their own hospital. For what? What purpose with that?
Did y'all see the new Expendables?
No, I didn't see that.
Is that right?
Well, that's doing hard. But I'm the more of me bringing that up is it's going into war. It's basically an ex-force dude fucking hijacked these bombs, and he was gonna go blow up Russia, and they was trying to put an American flag up like America did it. Y'all gotta watch it. That joint, that
Yo,
shit,
it's
that shit hard.
in the theaters or
No, you bro, come on,
Stream
man.
it, stream F movies.
stream F movies.
Fmovies.2. Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna read this article here real quick. It says Pentagon dispatches Thaad and Patriot battalions. Thaad, THAAD, is an acronym. I'll figure out what the acronym means. It says the United States has chosen sides, and it will obviously escalate it. Exactly. America is only to be an escalation. The fire is being stoked. That's why the Lord says, if not the fire already be kindled when He gets back, right? Because everything's going to be on fire by the time He gets back. It says,
bro, look, Shalaki. The odd is terminal high altitude area defense.
all right, so basically, the reason why they put up the aerial defense, remember I just told you, they're going to put ground troops on the ground. And then they're going to have the aerial defenses to protect their own while they're out there committing all types of
that makes sense.
genocide.
Yeah,
Okay?
it's an ballistic missile system.
Yep. It says the Pentagon has now dispatched terminal high altitude area defense and Patriot battalions, which is a significant ramping up of its military footprint in the Middle East in the Israel-Hamas conflict. In a statement according to the report by RT on Saturday, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said he had activated the deployment of the terminal high altitude area defense battery as well as additional Patriot battalions in several undisclosed locations in the Middle East to increase the protection of U.S. forces. The odd systems have an operational range of about 200 kilometers and are designed to intercept various types of missiles. Patriots, which have recently seen action in Ukraine, have a range of 160 kilometers and can shoot down missiles, drones, and warplanes. On Tuesday, CNN reported that the Pentagon had sent 2,000 Marines and sailors to the water of Israel's coast to send a message of deterrence to Iran and Lebanese militant group Hezbollah. See? So what it is America is basically telling, because remember, we already know why America has to go to war with Israel, because we already know. Israel is holding that great secret, that great pact that they had, that treaty. Don't let them know who the real children of Israel are, and we're gonna make sure that y'all gonna be protected at all times. We're gonna supply you with weapons, money, whatever you need. We're gonna keep it funky. You keep doing what you're doing over here, so we can keep oppressing these people, and we can keep God from coming back and attacking us. They on one accord right now. They're trying their hardest to stop the kingdom of heaven from being established, and that's what people need to understand. They're trying to stop the kingdom of heaven from being established, but what they're not understanding is they're literally digging a ditch and they're going to fall into it, because all of their plans that they're doing, like they're mobilizing the world's armies to go into this great war. They're trying to kill off the population, but what they're not understanding is this: by bringing the Islamic world into the war, that's only prophecy, because we know about Damascus and Syria. We know about the Valley of Jehoshaphat. We know about how all the world's armies are going to come to battle. We know about how the Arabians will remember themselves, their warlike state. We know how it says Russia shall be a defense unto the other nations, which is what? BRICS, and how they're trying to help all that. We know all of this is systematically being orchestrated by Yahweh Bashem Yahshua for the end-all be-all, and which is to bring in the kingdom of heaven.
Got you real quick.
Go ahead.
In Psalm 64:8, it says, "So they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves, and all that see them shall flee away."
The very things that they say and the very propagandas that they put out, it's going to come back and hit them. It's going to come back to bite them in the ass, man. You know, you're going to swallow and choke on your own tongue, man.
He that diggeth into a pit shall fall therein.
You're going to eat your own words, man. So the very things that you try to do these other nations are going to happen to you, man.
You know, and pursuing the way he just brought in, there's another scripture, I think, Revelation 18. I don't got to bring it out, but it says that once America fall, all the nations will hiss at all her plagues.
Yeah.
Here we go, right here. Another article. Fighting has erupted on multiple fronts as Israel braces for a war of a national survival. It says it is becoming clear that Israel is going to have to battle enemies on multiple fronts. Why is this? Because the whole world, they're smack dead in Northeast Africa, and all these African nations are saying, "Who the fuck you white people think y'all are?" That's literally what's happening right now.
It's surrounded by enemies, man.
It's becoming clear that Israel is going to have to battle enemies on multiple fronts, and that means that this war is going to look a whole lot different than a lot of people thought it would. If the fighting could have been confined in just Israel and Hamas, there still would have been a lot of death and destruction, but everyone knows that Hamas is no match for the IDF. Right? So, so this is the purpose, this is the reason. The Lord is cultivating the ultimate scheme, man. He's letting these white people puff themselves up, believing they're actually going to win this war when they are actually the minority in the world. And that's another thing people don't understand. White people are the minority in the world. Most races are black and brown races, or derivatives of brown, if you will. Right? This is why the world. This is why there's so many uprisings going on right now, because people are fed up with the genocide. People are fed up with the atrocities that these governments are doing, man. They do it to their own people, then they go and oppress other lands and other people, man. The Lord is wroth with these people, man. And it mind boggles me to believe that they actually believe that God is on their side. That they actually believe that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua actually favors or loves them, man. It says the Lord does not compel a man to do any wickedness, man. And they're literally full of wickedness. Every move they make is wickedness. So how can the Lord be with them? How? It makes no sense, man.
And they think that the Lord is with them because that all their plans and schemes are coming to pass. But in reality, what they don't know is that the Lord is just setting them up for the okie doke.
Yep.
Man, the Lord is allowing you to, like I said, Job, to fill your belly, and then that's when it's going straight while the iron is hot, man. So going to get you while you full.
I got you. In Psalms 50:21, it says, "These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee.
Hey, you thought I was like you.
Come.
You thought I was on the same. The Lord is looking at these white people, these Edomites, right? And I'm talking about Edomites from the Khazarian Empire. I'm talking about listen, Edomites in general, your bloodline. I don't care if you mixed in with Japheth. You are an Edomite, right? The Lord is literally laughing at you devils because you really believe he's on the same accord as you. You really believe he's walking with you. You really believe he's blessing your hands, right? You really believe that the Lord is with you. Read that from the top.
Psalms 50 and 21 again. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence.
Because I kept silent. So the Lord's saying, these are all the fucking atrocities, things that you've done, and I kept silent. But the reason why I'm keeping silent, because I have a reserved judgment for your dumbass. I have a reserved payback for your dumbass. I have a reserved ass kicking for your dumbass. And actually, my ass kicking is going to be 10 times worse than you can ever believe. Because after I fuck you up, I'm going to take your children and put them in chains for 1,000 years, and then I'm going to let my people fuck you up again. Go ahead.
That's some real. Yo, that's damn. Man, we say it like that. Yeah, you say it like that. God damn.
Go ahead.
It's continuing in 21. It says, damn, let me just read it from the top again.
Go ahead, my flock, y'all. Go ahead.
Psalms 50 and 21. It says, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
See, but I will reprove thee. So I'm going to correct them. I'm going to put judgment on them, right? And I will put them in order. What is their order? The rightful place in the dust, in the dirt. Somebody get that. Original daughter of Babylon sitting in the dust.
I just had that, but Isaiah 47.
No, you stay where you at.
I get that.
Stay where you at. Just drop that in there and then go back to that.
Isaiah 47 with that now.
Yeah. Drop that in there real quick.
Isaiah 47, starting at the top. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
This is your place. This is your place. In the dust. You're the basis of men, and you will go back down to being the basis of men. All that pride you got is going to cease to exist in the very near future. When you see your military utterly destroyed, your strong men utterly destroyed and binded up, your women and children being bashed and killed, and then the leftovers being concubines and slaves, bro, you are going to sit there and go, is this the people we had in derision? Are these really what's God? Oh, what have I done? And everybody gonna look at you. We don't want your pity. We don't want to hear you. Oh my God.
Hey,
we don't want to hear none of that shit.
And that's why I say that they shall say, is this the hammer of the whole earth?
Yep.
Yeah, these are the ones that
These are the ones that had the earth in oppression.
Matter of fact, you grabbed that.
How was it? How was the whole earth cut? Y'all got you.
Yeah,
You want it? Jeremiah.
That's Jeremiah.
I stay here.
You stay there.
That's
Don't finish it yet. No.
Isaiah 14.
Isaiah
Isaiah 14. I know. No, the hammer of the whole earth.
That's
Jeremiah 50 and 20. 20
Matter of fact, you
20 something.
Yeah.
no, read where you at again.
Isaiah 47 starting at the top. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
See, and this is your future right here. You will never be called tender and delicate again. You're not going to be a nation. You're not going to be a great power in the world. You are literally going to be a fucking afterthought. And guess what? You deserve it. Every last bit of it, you deserve it. You deserve every bit of what's coming to you. When I tell you you're going to be an afterthought, when people hear the name Esau or Edom or white man or we're Jewish, motherfuckers are going to be like, what the fuck is that? Are you talking about those great stories we heard in the old days? Dad? Yeah, man, you would believe these motherfuckers. Didn't y'all just kill? I was born a year ago. Y'all killed them 2 years ago, so I never seen one. That's how our children are going to look at y'all.
In the 1002nd year.
Exactly. I'll be 1,002 years old. I'll be 1,002 years old in my new body, and my newborn children coming out gonna be like, Dad, what is an Edomite?
Well, you know what I mean, but that's what it'll be in our terms now. It'll be 1,002nd year.
Come on, man. Yeah, you drop that down.
Jeremiah 50 and 23. How was the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation amongst the nations?
Amongst the nations. How is Babylon the hammer of the whole earth? The greatest army, greatest nation, the fucking police of the earth, those who oppose the will on everybody. If you don't get down, you gonna lay down. They destabilize shit, they take what they want, they rape, rob, pillage, and everybody still looks at them as golden, right? People are gonna go, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder? How were they brought down so low? Why? Because the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Shah, brought them down low, man. And it's deserving, bro. It's fucking deserving, man.
That's what I was saying.
And I'm a little vexed right now thinking about it because I'm tired of Esau. I'm tired of their atrocities. I'm tired of their people. I'm tired of their dealing with them. I'm tired of them, they fucking greed and all that. I'm just tired of it.
Tired of their way of life.
I'm tired of this way of life,
Seeing
man.
them on TV, talking shit, saying whatever.
Bro, I'm just tired of it, man.
Look at this
Bro,
shit,
you gotta pay bills every
Look at
30
this shit.
days.
Bro, no, not even that,
Bro,
bro.
it's just like-
You get, first of all, you work for a living,
Right.
then they tax your money.
Before you
Then,
get it.
you know, you work for a living, you get paid, they take their portion, they tax your money. Then the money you got, everything you buy is taxed again. And then after you give that money to the next person who you just bought something off, when they use that money, it's taxed again. It's a fuck.
Hold on, bro.
And then you get a crib, you pay it off, and they can take it from property taxes.
You gotta
hold
pay
on.
your tax. Then you gotta pay property taxes every year, bro. Why you don't just pay taxes when you buy the house?
But you
And
get
then-
income taxes at the end of the year,
And they only
and
give
they
you
tax that
and they
shit.
tax that again.
Like, what the fuck?
That bag full of hoes,
Bro, that bag full of those.
Yeah.
Go finish that out.
I'm texting.
that was,
I'm texting.
no, where you was
I'm
at,
texting Esau crazy in the
It was
kingdom.
50 and
It's an,
I'm- I'm doing the same
It's
shit.
an oppressive society, man.
I'm doing the
I
same
told you
shit
to
in
hold
the
it while we
kingdom,
was in
bro.
the
Yeah,
middle.
yo, I'm right here. Sounds 50.
I'm gonna give them enough to eat,
Go
enough to
ahead.
survive. That's it.
Go ahead. Nah, man.
You want me to hit it again?
Ration.
Listen, I'm
Yeah,
ready.
she's-
We're right. You
I'm,
better
look,
figure it out.
look, put it like this.
I'm drawn in the kingdom, bro. I'm drawn.
No, I'm
almost
trying to
Mario
do too.
shit
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro.
Yeah, you almost
I'm gonna tell you
Mario
right
shit.
now. They're gonna be happy to give their daughter shit. They're gonna be like, you don't want this oppression. You want to be a concubine. Trust me. Come on.
It's Psalms 50 and 21 again. It says, "These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes."
Come on now.
22. Now consider this, ye that forget Yahweh, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Whoso offereth praise glorifieth me, and to him that ordereth his conversation aright, I will show the salvation of Yahweh. So
That's the Lord speaking to
That
us
was pretty
after
much
the
it.
fact.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
The Lord is going to have the Lord is doing a great work on the earth right now, right? This is why I seen a post earlier. I seen a post. An Israelite brother had posted this post. It was like, stand with Palestine? No. Stand with Israel? No. Stand with America? No. Stand with UN? No. Stand with Israelites? Yes. It was like a joint and all the flags and shit. He said, I stand with mine. I don't give a fuck what's going on because we know through prophecy, right? We know through prophecy that all this stuff is supposed to happen. The Lord told us that it was going to be wars and rumors of
we
wars.
in Matthew 24 and 6 for
The
sure.
Lord told us that there's going to be divisions, great divisions, and dividing of the people. The Lord told us that nation will rise against nation, right? The Lord told us that Esau will be evil to Esau. The Lord told us all these things. The Lord told us that the Africans would rouse up and be under Russia, right?
And the Lord told us that Esau is going to be ruling in the last days.
Exactly.
Which is the predominant of the world is Esau. He just called himself different names.
Look what they just did. Right now, the whole world is at war because of what? Hey, bro. Russia, white man. Ukraine, white man. Europe, white man.
Yeah.
Israel, white man.
Yeah.
America, white man.
Yeah.
And most of Iran and Arabia,
Iceland,
white men.
Iceland, Sweden.
Bro,
that's
but
all
I'm saying,
Europe. That's all Europe.
because even if they call them Arabs, even if they call
Asia,
themselves
Asia,
but
white men.
even if they call themselves Arabs now, a lot of them are Edomites.
Yeah, Edomites,
That's why
yeah.
I said earlier that Iran is a puppet for the elite because most of the Iranians are mixed in with Esau.
Yeah.
That's why they like skins. The original Arabians was foo chocolate. Nigga, they was blue purple, black blue purple.
The earth is definitely given to the hand of the wicked.
So we're watching the genocide and the killing of their own people. Now we know that some of our brothers and sisters are in the Gaza Strip, and let the Lord have mercy on them. But the Lord also going to destroy that place because they're all Muslim anyway. They're not following after the law, statutes, and commandments. So the Lord got to do away with them anyway, and we understand that has to happen. All we can do is pray for their souls. Hey, Father, we're going to see them in the kingdom on the next time around. They're going to be in their right mind. Because the video I showed you, the one Afro-Palestinian came out and said, we were here since the original, and we know that a lot of our people were left and were sold to the Americas. He even said it, but he's a Muslim. So you even know that you are an Israelite, but you're still in Islam. So guess what's going to have to happen? You're going to have to die in that.
You gotta get deleted.
You got to die in that. So I rock with Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the nation of Israel. If you ain't for us, you against us.
That's how the Lord is. Yo.
That's it. So as we see all this bloodshed going out more and more and more, listen, so be it. But I had a girl asked me the other day, oh my God, why can't everybody just get along? I said, first of all, let me ask you one simple question. When in history has there ever been peace without war? I'll wait. Because the one thing is this, you can never ever tell a person who has the power to give up power peacefully. They're usually, when you look, that's why it's called King of the Hill. King of the Hill is when everybody's fighting to get to the top. Whoever's at the top wears the crown, but at the same time you got that crown on, everybody's trying to pull him down to take the crown. But guess what? Usually the guy at the top is so strong that nobody can pull him down for a certain amount of years until what happens? Coalitions of people come together. We got to get this nigga.
What's that anime
Guys
that's
come
really
together.
good with that Afro Samurai? What's she called?
Yeah,
That's a banging ass example right there.
that was a good reference, actually.
Yeah, it was.
To be number one.
Number one, yeah.
Bro,
And then- but
you
he the
made
toughest bull, so it's hard to beat him.
You made a solid point, bro. Indicating that most of these nations, it's the white man.
White man.
Yeah,
You know what
they
I'm saying?
all white. They all Edomites.
Job 9:24.
Yup.
The earth is given into. So basically, when you go into the scripture that says a house divided, how can it stand? How can it stand? Or if Satan be divided against Satan,
Satan,
you know what I mean? It's the world. The house is the world, bro,
yeah.
and it's divided. You know what I mean? By the elites, they're running shit. So they're pushing this agenda.
Esau's like a parasite, man.
Huh.
They mixed in with all the
They
different
assimilated.
nations and
Yeah.
assimilated and overtook them. So you got to think about it like
You gotta-
it makes sense
you
that
re-
if
you really got,
like Iran, for example, you would think that 90% of the inhabitants of Iran are Ishmaelites. When it might really be like 40% of
Or
Iran
less.
or less might be Ishmaelites, and then the vast majority ruling
And guess
are
what?
really Edomites.
And they're not even represented in their own nation, right?
Right.
Because usually when you're an Afro something, you're treated like dirt.
Right.
So when you go to Iran and you got those Afro Iranians,
Yep.
they not on TV. They
And
only show
most-
you the light skinned, blue eyed, green eyed
Right.
motherfuckers
Whereas
with
most
beards
of
and
the
shit.
most of the
Alhamdulillah.
nations are melanated people, man.
Mhm.
Most of the nations are melanated people.
Yeah, most nations are melanated people. But all the people
every
that-
country there's in every single country there's melanated people that are usually, like you said, the oppressed ones. Right?
So look, man, the Lord ain't playing with this place, man. And you know, it does piss me off when I see what's going on in Palestine because my flesh, you know, has compassion, right? But my mind, you know, it says oppression makes the wise man mad. I'm angry right now because I see the oppression that's happening to these Palestinians, knowing that my people are over there too. So it's pissing me the fuck off. But at the same time, I also have a mind to think, right? And I have the wisdom from the scriptures to understand why it's going on. All of this is being orchestrated, man. All of this is being orchestrated. And also, we know that death is not the end. We also know that all spirits go back to the Father. So all these people are dying in mass. Guess what? All them spirits, they up in paradise right now waiting for judgment day. They dying, waking up, oh shit. Yo, you was an Israelite the whole time. Huh? Yeah, but because you didn't know when you was on the earth, you're going to have to feel that second death. We're going to bring that soul back. You're going to have to feel that.
Feel that shit.
So right now, rest in your paradise, because right now they like this.
Chilling.
Chilling. But guess what? The Lord, you still got to pay. You
There's judgment day.
still got to pay.
And that day was spoken of crazy in scripture.
Listen, everyone, listen. Look, even fake Christians believe in that day. They call it the rapture or the day of the Lord. And they don't understand what being taken is. Being taken is meaning you're being killed. Right? Being saved is you're being hidden in the chariot. But being taken is you're being thrown in the fire.
That was broken down by one of the brothers too.
You know?
Hey, you gotta think about it, man. There has to be some type of benefit to being on Earth, you know, whereas versus being in the spirit world. In terms of being like us, you know what I mean? Outside of being the angels and the Most High, there has to be some type of benefit to being on Earth. That's why the Most High is going to put the kingdom on Earth.
The benefit of being on earth right now, right? The benefit.
I think it's pleasure. I don't think there's pleasure.
I would say.
No sex up there either.
I would say, and I'm only speaking as a man, but I would say, every time you reincarnate is a chance to get it right. So every time, I think the only benefit of earth, because it says judgment is done underneath the sun. So we know this is the place of judgment.
But I'm talking about
when
just being like physically on Earth.
Well, no, but hear me out.
Versus just being in the spirit world.
It's to get it right. Think about this. If Yahushua didn't come on the scene, right, and death was the end, and we just in the spirit world, we would have to worry about what? That judgment. But because Yahushua came on the scene, Every time we reincarnate, we get a chance to get it right to avoid the second death.
He did after Solomon.
Exactly. See, that's what I mean by that. But I also understand the why we got to go through the ending.
But I mean, like, it's ultimately going into the kingdom. Yeah, that's why the Most High said the kingdom is because if it wasn't no benefit to being on earth, the Most High would have just said, had his judgment, and then the righteous would have been in the spirit world,
Yeah.
in heaven as the Christians,
Yep.
and then the other ones would be
I
in
see what
hell.
you're saying. Yeah, I see
You know what I
you're
mean?
saying.
Whereas the Most High said, nah, ain't none of that. I'm putting the kingdom on earth, and the earth gonna go on forever. You know what I mean?
But it's dope the way God said
Yeah,
it.
because
Because
the
in a
earth-
fleshly, like, spiritual body can have pleasure.
You can have
and
pleasure
fun,
and-
and you can do all this extra stuff and travel.
Whereas in
and
the spirit
family.
world, you
That
had
shit fly.
peace, but you were just at rest.
Rest, yeah.
Imagine just sitting on the couch all day, chilling, not having to worry about bills. Like, yeah, it's at peace, but it's just like, damn, I wanna.
It's dope to be down
I
here
wanna
and
step
ball
out
out.
and-
I ain't gonna
and
lie.
ball, you know
It's
what I mean?
dope to be on earth and ball out.
But that's
why
why the
because-
beauty of the
because-
kingdom being established. on
Hey,
earth.
that's also fleshly. Another great thing about being on earth is what glory.
glory. Yup, glory. Yup.
This is our realm of glory because what the earth is like his footstool, right? The
Glory
Lord
is
is in the
awesome.
highest heaven. So the
Glory
Lord
is
looking
awesome.
down, like look at my children and they glory.
Yep.
Like when you get a
Having
son, you get a
fame.
son that play football,
Right.
and he only in fucking 5 years old running around and she see him running, cutting, juking. You like my young boy, glory. So the Lord is giving us our glory. That giving us the kingdom on earth is
being
glory.
famous is a
glory.
banging ass situation. So when you get in that new body and you become famous, that feeling's awesome. To be loved and looked at like admonished like that, that's a good ass.
The Lord is allowing us to have a piece of His glory. That's exactly what the earth is for. All right. So somebody got the Looskies.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
Yes, I do. You gonna get Ciroc. I'm gonna get Ciroc 23. It's a 2-piece buttery
Right.
biscuit, right? It's Ciroc 23 and 16. It says two sorts of men multiply sin, and the third will bring wrath. A hot mind is as a burning fire, and it will never be quenched till it be consumed. A fornicator in the body of his flesh will never cease till he have kindled a fire. Now I'm gonna jump to 22 because you brought this out earlier, going into Esau. It says, verse 21, this man shall be punished in the streets of the city, and where he suspecteth not, he shall be taken.
Oh shit, yeah, it is. That's like Job 20.
Yeah. That was a precept. You know what I mean?
Go ahead,
Got
somebody.
anything?
Go ahead, somebody break it down.
All right, so with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakak, Kodash.
And once again, double honor to our elders and apostles, from Apostle to heart on down. Lord willing, your brothers and sisters were edified by this lesson. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.